No person is lazy. That person is either sick or uninspired. Do you also want to do a lot, but it destroys your leisure? Then you need to know these 6 Japanese techniques which are your leisure. Technique number 4 is especially important, so do not skip it even by mistake. But before that, it is important for you to know that the people living in Japan have unbeatable discipline, punctuality, and work ethic, which you will not see in any other country. Japan is the only country in the world that has dropped nuclear bombs twice and faces the maximum number of natural disasters like earthquakes and tsunamis every year. Despite being completely destroyed 3 to 4 times, Japan, which should have been a technically backward country, rises up again and keeps moving forward. Today, Japan is one of the superpowers of the world. The secret of all this is hidden in Japanese culture. Here are 6 techniques the Japanese people follow to prevent laziness and help them remain active and hardworking. The first technique is Siri, Seton, Saiso. A clean and neat environment forces you to be productive, while a dirty and messy environment makes you lazier. Japanese people use this 3S technique. This is a step-by-step method that is used in everything from industry to healthcare and education. To use it to make your workspace or environment productive, you must follow these 3 S's step by step. Sort. Remove all the useless things around you and keep only what is needed in front. Set in order. Arrange the useful things in a correct order so that you can access them easily. Sesso. After setting things in order, clean that place properly so that nothing remains dirty. Third, Seiso. After keeping the shine items, clean that place properly so that nothing remains dirty anywhere. Whenever you are lazy, procrastinating on any of your projects or studies, or do not feel like doing any work, try using this 3S technique. All your laziness will disappear, and you will start feeling motivated to work. For example, whenever you feel lazy and do not feel like studying or working, go to your desk, pick up all the things, and keep them aside. Only keep those things which are useful for you, such as the books related to the subject you are studying. Ensure you have everything in the right place so that you do not have to break your flow repeatedly to get a pen or water. Clean everything properly. Your desk should look very creative and attractive, keeping your mind positive and giving motivation to your brain to work. After this, the work which used to take you 2 hours while being lazy and distracted will take you only 1 hour. The second technique is Kaizen. Whatever work we are postponing because we feel we do not have energy or are feeling very lazy is not true unless you are very ill. It is not possible to lack energy, but the laziness makes you think the work is heavy. By practicing Kaizen, you can lighten that heavy work. It takes only 1 minute to use this technique, and in this 1 minute, you can easily change your lifestyle. The best way to practice this method is that whatever work you are struggling with, whether studying, working on your health, or business, whenever you do not feel like working, just think that you can do it for just 1 minute. If you do not feel like reading, just read 1 page. If you do not want to exercise, just do 10 push-ups. With such small and gradual changes, you will gradually make yourself better, and this myth of laziness will be removed from your mind. The third technique is the rule of 3. With the help of this technique, you will never get distracted from your most important work. Many times, we start a work with great enthusiasm, but get lost midway, getting busy with useless things. This happens because our brain avoids hard things and runs towards easy things. For example, suppose you have to practice some of your skills, but your brain will say, let's do something else first, like buying things, having lunch, calling a friend, or cleaning. Your whole day will pass by, and you will feel that today was a very busy day. To avoid this mind trap, you should use this technique, which is very simple to do. Every morning, write the 3 most important tasks of the day on a page, which are your highest priority. This is the work that, no matter what happens, you have to finish before the end of the day. By clearing your priorities in this way, until you do those 3 things, your mind will remain restless and your attention unfocused. The fourth technique is kaikaku. Kaikaku is a Japanese term that means radical change. According to this technique, one should immediately start working on the thing that can be changed at once and focus on bringing the change in one go. This technique is used in different situations. If you want to be fit, you cannot build your body by doing gym all day for a week continuously. Here, you will have to use Kaizen. But if you need to finish a project in 2 weeks, being lazy, it would not be right to complete it in 2 months. Here, you should use Kaikaku. To use it, you have to ask yourself 5 questions, and by the time you reach the last question, you will have the energy to do that work. Understand it from this example. Suppose you sit down to study every day with the thought that today you will finish this chapter, but in the middle, your attention gets distracted. You start using the phone, and all your time is spent eating and drinking, and you lie on the side wondering why you are not studying. At that time, you have to ask yourself these 5 things. Why am I not studying? Because my attention is going on the phone? Why am I going on the mobile? The 5th technique is Hara Hachi Bu. There is an island in Japan, part of the Blue Zone region of the world, where diseases are very rare and health is at its peak. The people here live more than 100 years. Like average people, they do not retire at 60, but work till their death. The secret behind their higher lifespan is Hara Hachi Bu, which means eating mindfully. Due to this principle, the people here can live a healthier and more active lifestyle. Many people may not have this idea, but our eating habits are significant. You should notice that whenever your stomach is full, you will feel lazy. According to this principle, we should never fill our stomach more than 80%. The more you eat, the more energy your body will need to digest that food, due to which you will not feel like doing any other work. This is the reason why the average daily intake of the people here is only 1900 calories. The 6th technique is Zen of mindfulness. You will be able to implement all these techniques successfully only when you learn to be mindful. Being mindful means surrendering completely to the present moment, neither regretting the past nor worrying about the future. Scientifically, it has been proven that being mindful has a positive effect on the temporoparietal and cerebrum regions of your brain, increasing the ability of learning, memory, compassion, and rational thinking. If you sit in silence for just 10 minutes every day, feel the present moment, watch your breathing, and observe the surrounding visuals. Experience the sounds. Notice the thoughts as they come and go, but do not get lost in them. By doing this daily practice for 10 minutes, you will start regaining control over your mind, and you will notice an increase in focus and concentration.